We are in the final stretch before Election Day, and many Minnesotans have already cast their ballots.
But for those who are waiting to vote in person tomorrow, there are some things to keep in mind. Our Se Kwon joins us from Mendota Heights with some important reminders for voters. Hi, Se, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you guys. Yeah, 21 states, including Minnesota, actually have some pretty strict rules in place that ban people from wearing political gear when they're voting in person. And really, guys, this all comes down to maintaining that neutral environment for voters when they show up here to the polls. So that means you can ditch the Trump or Harris hats, the pins, the shirts, the pants, or really any sort of politically themed attire that shows your support for a certain candidate. And again, this is to make sure all voters feel safe when they're casting their ballots without feeling intimidated or perhaps influenced by other people at the polls. Other rules to keep in mind here: do not enter a polling place unless you're allowed. The only people who should be inside during voting hours include voters, poll workers, or someone who might be helping a voter, like a language interpreter. You're not allowed to gather inside polling locations or within 100 feet of the building. Now, second, don't do more on your ballot than you're instructed to, okay? You don't need to sign it or put your initials on it. You definitely don't need to mark it with the sticker. That actually puts your ballot at risk of not getting counted. That is not what we want. Now, lastly, this can be hard when we have access to the world at our fingertips, but try to keep those phones away. Taking photos at the polls, it's not illegal in Minnesota, but it is discouraged. There's no law that bans people from taking pictures or videos of their own voting experience, but keep in mind here, every other voter in that room has a right to privacy. There could also be long lines at the polls, and yes, while you can take your time to vote, using that extra time just to take pictures, not a great look. Secretary of State Steve Simon says Minnesota is well prepared for just about any scenario, with safety at the polls being a top priority.
Those are the key things in terms of people feeling safe and secure about voting, which they should. It doesn't mean anything bad couldn't happen, of course, but we've got good and clear laws on the books and really well-trained people enforcing and implementing them. And our record going back decades has been one of real sort of calm in the polling place, and we want to keep it that way.
The Minnesota legislature actually made penalties and punishments harsher for people who break laws surrounding the election. For example, if you threaten, harass, or intimidate a voter or any workers, you could automatically face a gross misdemeanor. For any more information on election rules or any clarification, you can always head on over to the Secretary of State's website. Back to you guys.
We have a lot of resources on our website, too, exactly what's going to be on your individual ballot, where you are. Se, good stuff. Thank you. Appreciate the reminders.